Hey guys, today I want to talk about something that really keeps us stuck. If you're in a situation or a predicament or a place in your life where you can't seem to move forward, you have a goal you want to achieve or a situation you want to remedy or problem you want to solve, whatever the case may be, there is one thing that I find really keeps people stuck in the place that they're in, myself included. I am a big, I find this in my life a lot, is the arguments we make. And that's what this video is about, is the arguments we make for ourselves as to why we are where we are and why we can't get out of that place, why we can't gain any traction or move forward. It could be as I don't want to say as simple as, but it could be simply like not being able to lose weight. It can be a situation in your life that you can't seem to get out of, or a problem you can't solve. So these arguments that we make, we keep arguing for why we are where we are, and we keep arguing with conviction as to why we can't change things. And as long as we keep making these arguments, we are going to stay right where we are. And this is really important and hard to take responsibility for. But as long as you're arguing for where you are, it's going to be really hard to get out of that space because the brain is fixated on that. So how do you get out of that? First of all, you can give yourself the validation you need as to why you are where you are. I'm not saying you should deny that, okay? If you are where you are, acknowledge it. Like, maybe there's reasons outside of your control as to why you are where you are, or at least you feel that way. But as I said, if you keep arguing with conviction for that, then you're not going to be able to move. So the first step is simply to acknowledge, hey, this is where I am, and this is why, and place all the blame you want to. Go ahead and place the blame, okay? But as long as it continues to be blame, that's a whole nother video. It's going to be hard to get out of it. But simply acknowledging that where you are is how you feel and validating that. Second step is to start arguing for how you can get out of this space. Even if you don't know how to do it, even if you don't know what to do, you simply want to start arguing for possibility of moving forward. There's a very important reason for this. It's not to only think about the positive. It's not to deny what's going on with you. It's to make an argument that's equally as true for your brain so it can start focusing on a solution, a way to move forward. So my daughter and I have been doing a lot of puzzles lately, and maybe I'll stick a picture of the puzzle that we're currently working on. It's got all these different pieces, it's pretty complicated. It's not a complicated puzzle. It's just a lot of different pieces, and it's hard to see where everything goes. I'll throw the picture in, but it's fascinating to me because you'll have this little puzzle piece with a tiny little part of something, and you don't even know what it is. You look at that puzzle piece and you're like, I don't even know what this is. And you look at the big puzzle and you're like, I don't even know where this fits. But it is so fascinating to me to watch the brain recognize some pattern recognition and filter out everything else. So I was doing this other day, and there's this tiny little edge. And so I look at the edge, I focus on that little edge of the puzzle piece, and then I look at the big picture, and I literally watch my brain filter out all the excess information in that puzzle and zero in to where this puzzle piece goes. And that's how the brain works. It's got a filtering system because it can't take in all the massive information that it has to process all the time. So it filters stuff out and it zeroes in on what you are putting in front of it, the problem to solve, to focus on. So if you keep putting in front of it the problem and arguing for where you are, your brain has no ability to come up with any sort of solutions. And some of us like that, and that's a whole nother video as well. But right now, if you are in a place where you want to get unstuck, you want to start moving forward and reaching your goals and changing the situation for yourself, I'm going to tell you to become a really good attorney to argue your point as to why this is possible for you. Because right now, you're an attorney on the opposing side that's going to basically keep you in the prison that you're in. So you got to become a new attorney with a new mindset and start arguing for why you are able to get out of the situation you find yourself currently in. So that is it. Don't deny that there's another side. We know there's another side, okay? Just simply put your focus on all the ways that this is possible for you, so that the brain can start paying attention and latching on to those solutions and zero in and filter everything else out. That's how you start moving forward. So I hope this helps.